Good evening. People at the VIP section, turn to your neighbor, turn to your neighbor. Say, neighbor, welcome my fellow millionaire. Turn to your neighbor on the left. Say, neighbor, welcome my fellow billionaire. Regular. Hold each other's hands. Regular, let me see your hands. Hold your neighbor's hands. Hold your neighbor's hand. I want to pray for you. Hold your neighbor's hand. Say, Lord Jesus, help me today. Hear my cry, oh Lord. I don't want to be poor anymore. Hey, tonight is wonderful. I was told backstage that the people at the VIP area are Luos. Is that true? Is that true? Wait. There's a reason why I said that. Relax. Because I was told that Luos are the ones that drive Mercedes-Benz and spend money. Are we together? In Nigeria, Luos are the Igbos. We have 3 tribes in Nigeria: Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa. Igbo people drive Mercedes-Benz and they spray money on comedians when they perform. So, Luos, I am expecting you to spray me money as I'm performing. Are we together? Ladies and gentlemen, before I begin, I am going to ask a few questions. If it's true, you say true. If it's a scam, you say scam. Are we together? Are we together? Kenyan men are very faithful. True or scam? Okay. Kenyan ladies do not cheat. True or scam? Kenyan ladies do not drink alcohol. True or scam? Kenyan ladies do not gossip. True or scam? When a man asks you, baby, come to my house, let us Netflix and chill. Is that true or is it a scam? Hey, you have suffered at the scam. They have dealt with you. Why? Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya is one of the best African countries I have ever been to. Wow, you guys are amazing in this country, but you Kenyans, you complain a lot. Kenyans, stop complaining. I was told that Kenyans, you think you're very corrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans, your corruption is still growing. In Nigeria, our corruption is like national anthem. We pledge to it every morning. I was told that in your country, somebody bought a wheelbarrow for 250,000 Kenyan shillings. 140. You call that corruption. In Nigeria, we cut grass for $2 billion. You Kenyans, you complain of bad roads. Of all the roads I have been to in Kenya, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4 potholes on your road. In Nigeria, our roads are inside the pothole. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I don't understand why. Who colonized Kenya? British. Even in Nigeria, we were colonized by the British. But the only problem I have with the British is, why is it that our pronunciation different? I am going to spell a few words, and I want you guys to pronounce it. Are we together? I-N-J-U-R-Y is pronounced as? No, everybody together. I-N-J-U-R-Y is pronounced as? In Nigeria, we call it injury. Pronounce C-U-P. Is pronounced as? In Nigeria, we call it cop. Pronounce H-O-N-E-Y. Is pronounced as? Even in Nigeria, it's the same way. Kenyans, you have the most amazing women in Africa. Make some noise, women. Ladies, listen up carefully. Before you get married to any man, or before you accept any man's proposal, I'm going to show you things you need to watch out for. When you go to a man's house, don't get carried away by a sofa set or a TV set. No. The first thing you look out in a man's house is a toothpaste. If a man borrows everything in his room to impress you, we always forget to borrow a toothpaste. Let me show you. Ladies, if you go to a man's house and you find something like this, ladies, proceed with the relationship. But if you go to a man's house and you find something like this, ladies, reconsider your options. Ladies, but if you ever go to a man's house and you find something like this, this man will use you, then throw you away. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. God bless you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask a few questions. If it's true, you say true. If it's a scam, you say scam. Are we together? Are we together? Nakuru ladies do not cheat in relationships. True or scam? Nakuru men are faithful, loyal, and honest. True or scam? When a Nakuru man tell you, baby, come to my house, let us Netflix and chill, is that true or is it a scam? Hey, they have dealt with you. Scam, scam. Nakuru ladies do not snore. True or scam? Nakuru ladies do not drink alcohol. True or scam? Side chicks in Nakuru are hotter than the main chicks in Nakuru. True or scam? Hey, the men agree with me. Side chicks, you guys are doing well. Main chicks, you are suffering. Once you don't see your man, you know he has gone somewhere else. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans are frustrated right now. You guys are very frustrated. How? I will tell you. Before, when you put a game online, Kenyans will engage. For example, there is this game that we used to play before. You write, I am 4 years old. My brother is half my age. Now I am 55. How old is my brother? Then Kenyans will try to play the game. If you lose, you write, I have lost to Jane. Please play this game. Try playing that game now. Somebody put the game online. I am 4 years old. My brother is half my age. Now I am 55 years old. How old is my brother? Somebody replied, that is your family's problem. Ladies and gentlemen, there is something I love about Nakuru women. You guys are very special women, but you guys love to copy a lot. I was in a restaurant this morning. A white couple, walked into a restaurant like this. They walked 1, 2, holding hands and in love. They went to the counter. They were like, what do you have here? They said, we have fries. The white woman said, microwave, eat. Then she's like, do you have burgers? They said, yes. She asked, is it warm or is it cold? They said, it is cold. They said, microwave, eat. It's like, what else do you have here? They said, we have chicken. They asked, is it warm or is it cold? They said, it is cold. They said, microwave, eat. Then they left. The Nakuru ladies at the back, after seeing what happened, they came the same way. Then they walked, to the counter. They're like, what do you have here? They said, we have fries. They said, is it warm or is it cold? They said, it is warm. It is cold. They said, microwave, eat. They said, do you have chicken? They said, yes. Is it warm or is it cold? They said, it is cold. They said, microwave. Now they asked her, do you have ice cream? They said, yes. He said, is it warm or is it cold? They said, it is cold. She said, microwave. Sir, good evening, sir. Hello. Are you a military man, sir? You, the one with the forehead, you. Are you a military man? No. You look like one. Ladies and gentlemen, I was performing in Nairobi, and there was a military man in the audience. So I was using the man to crack jokes. Little did I know the man was a military man. When I was done performing, I was about to get into my car, then 4 soldiers approached me. They're like, Oga. I said, yes. I thought they were my fans. I was like, do you want a photo? They're like, no. Are you the comedian inside? I said, yes. They said, we are the comedians outside. I said, now this is about to get interesting. They said, the man you were insulting inside is our major general. So I want you to move these blocks, these 200 blocks, from point A to point B. Ladies and gentlemen, I was at block 199. As soon as I was supposed to carry the last block, the major general came outside. It was like, how dare you insult or touch this comedian? You don't touch comedians. On behalf of the military, we apologize. Kindly return the blocks from where you picked them. Bah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. Thank you very much. God bless you.